Okay, Gemini. What's going down, Gemini? How you been doing these days up in these streets? I hope y'all been doing good, living your life like it's golden. And this is allegedly entertainment purposes only. We talking about the week, what you need to know versus what you gotta know. I asked Archangel Michael and Archangel Metron to assist me with this reading. Also, I asked that any black man that third upon me or my viewers to go back 100 times harder than they sent it. Also, I asked that angels clear the way. And let's talk about what we're going to send out, the message that we want to tell them today. And watch over me. Here we go. Okay, now that card just flew out, but and this is the lesson. Take this with a grain of salt, okay? Gemini. Okay, as you can see, I'm pulling these cards. Okay, what's going on here this week with Gemini? Give me some cards for Gemini Spirit for this week. Okay, that says 33. Somebody could be 33 years old, allegedly. This says, I want to be the queen. Stating the sorority. Somebody wants to be the queen. They want to be known as the, I did it first. I accomplished this first. I did it. Okay? So somebody's under investigation right now. 7 could be 7 days or 7 months. Just 7 Pacific. But somebody's under investigation. Because somebody's immortality is 42. In other words, their immortality, they hear, they ain't. Put that way. I'm going to put it that way. Somebody's immortality. If you ever see vampires, as they call it, they took all your blood and internally they're alive. That's immortality through vampires. You know what I'm saying? They try to give you that allegedly. But anyway, this person's immortal. In other words, every time you send them to that box, they wake up. They're like Lazarus in the Bible, okay? What else is going on here this week? So somebody's under investigate. They're investigating this fancy queen this week. Anything else we need to know? So somebody may be under investigation, Gemini. Okay, and that's the tea, and that's what's hot on the street, baby. 26. They having moments, tea talks, and they've been talking about it. And then we have this person says, I wonder what will happen next too. So somebody's wondering how this is going to go this week. Is things going to turn out the way they want them to, And they needed to manage to be glad. 43, somebody could have been. They need to learn to be glad with their life and glad with the things they do instead of over there instigating, trying to sit over here on the background, trying to get stuff going. So let's see what's going on. What's the investigation about? I got messages in this bag. What's the investigation that Gemini's finna face at this moment? Allegedly. That's allegedly. Take this all with a grain of salt. Don't take it personal. See, someone here wanted they took in the past, someone may have took a foolish leap. And then someone got, in the sleep state, someone got hurt. Someone got, something happened to someone, and they're investigating the ending, but they were shape-shifting and going towards demons and conjuring up all that mess. So someone got caught by the demons that they sent to somebody's house, allegedly. In other words, they thought they could conquer. Well, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to investigate myself and I'm going to start stuff, And they went to Petro and it didn't work, And then they thought they was going to abuse you and whoop you all over town and tell everybody, I whoop that ass every day. And they sit there. See, they was just telling lies in the past about it. Somebody was a lie teller. They love telling lies. Somebody here that, play like in the smoke. They was doing smoke magic, mirror magic, and the devil was, you whooped the devil's ass. Somebody whooped the devil's ass too. Now the devil can't even mess with it. Devil say, I ain't going back over there. You told me to come through that mirror and I got my ass whooped. So the devil a little upset right now. You told the devil to come through this mirror and this devil got his ass tore up. He know what's up. He know so the devil kind of pissed off. That's all I'm gonna say. He mad. She mad. Whatever you want energy it is, because they got both energy. And mad as hell. This person. The devil says, I'm mad as hell. How you gonna send me to somebody's house? And that person is under where you sent me. We wasn't supposed to go there. Now what's going on here, Gemini? So they're mad at you. So the devil said, whatever happens to you happens because you deserve it. What else is going on with Gemini? So they mad at the devil's mad. That's what I'm hearing. I'm mad at you. How could you stoop so low to get me caught? Somebody has 54 grandchildren. This got something to do with 54 grandchildren. What the heck? Somebody been busy, ain't they? They says they're about to ask for a place to stay. And someone said, hell no, in the past. Somebody want to stay with you. You like, oh no, we're laying over here. It says, this is not your soulmate. Someone named Charlotte in the past. They, might be her names come out, but this is alleged. I don't know who this is. Could be anybody. They says, this person was supposed to be teaching and learning. Archangel Raphael says, keep on opening your mind and learn new ideas that would text their ideas to others. This person don't want to open their mind. See, Charlotte was all about themselves. Like, trick that I might as well, I don't want to work hard. It says you will lose your job. They're trying to make you lose your job too. Somebody named Samantha, they wanted you to lose your job. Them suckers don't want to give you shit. But hey, it's what you put out is what you get. You doing that magic, hey, anything can happen. It says, they need to show proof. This Samantha, they got to show proof. It says, be yourself and win it all. See, this person don't know how to be themselves because this person just don't. This person says spells do not work on earth angels, so stop doing it, dodo. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was doing spells on earth angels. That's funny. How do you like that? And then they said, I want your organs. Somebody was wanting organs from an earth angel. And the earth angel said, you ain't gonna get my orders because if they let you touch this earth angel, this particular one is special. Because this will give all your ass karma and break down the whole lineage. And plus, you get nothing like before. This time, we're going to take down the whole lineage. So I wouldn't touch this person. You not me, allegedly. I'm cool. See, they ain't want no pressure no more. Because see, somebody could have been from Germany that was involved in the past. See, the government not telling the truth about things in the past. Watch out for a GUN man. They was coming to your house. Somebody thought they was going to come over there with that power, to this terror. They need a tarot reader because somebody named Deborah. Somebody named Deborah, allegedly. Someone could be 61 to 70 years old. So be careful because somebody coming to play like they need a tarot reading, but they really going to put something in your ass, some lead. So be careful, don't take everybody with a grain of salt. It says a man or lady was faking busy. They was always faking that they were busy. It says my brother was doing M's in the past and putting, doing to people, make pain medicine and doing stuff, put that fentanyl on somebody in the past, brother. But they got karma time coming with this. See, that's the problem. The karma's hitting hard. It says they didn't love you in the past, Earth angels always gonna win peace, love, and light. It's just what it is. If you can't see it now, then you better learn it because they gonna win. These earth angels got it going on. It says bring love into the situation. You a strong man or lady. Somebody very strong. See, that's what they didn't know, Someone named Teresa in the past. Someone from Georgia in the past. May have lived in Georgia. Something about somebody 45. An older man dealing with a relationship with an older man. Somebody, they in a relationship with a man and they sitting over playing. It says nothing yet set in stone about the situation. Someone loves you until it's over. Keep your love and faith in God. It says keep going. Somebody loves you. They really do. They just do it in their own way. Like, share, subscribe.